Ah, there's nothing else I can do.
More pain. My prop challenge with true Forex funds is not in the best shape. We started week 1 with the worst possible scenario. My platinum trade was meandering sideways for an entire week with potential moves to the downside. But I held my ground. In this week, we'll see if I made the correct decision to not close this trade manually. But first, a little backstory. Hi, I'm Bernd, a seasoned full-time trader with an impressive decade-long track record. I handled $2.4 million of prop firm capital and run a licensed investment consultancy in Dubai. I travel the world while trading and I teach my unique 7-forget trading approach. This is the second time I'm documenting everything I do on a prop challenge. Come join me on this epic journey. One of the things I don't like about trading, market indecisiveness and the pain that it inflicts. If the trade hits my stop loss, so be it. I won't be mad, but staying near or inside the demand zone for an entire week, that's a hard pill to swallow. Also, one of the best things about swing trading is staying far away from the market noise. Most of the time, the news affect my open positions only slightly and for a short period of time. This is mainly because I trade only on higher time frames, like daily and weekly. But every now and then, there's this huge move in the market caused by some Fed meetings or a CPI report release. And of course, this huge move will most likely be against my open position. Why? Because as we talked before, I trade against retail money. And who trades the news? Yes, of course, retail traders. And to top it all off, these kind of unpredictable market moves happens when I don't want them to happen at all. It's just my bad luck. So without further ado, let's watch me lose a bunch of money. Here's how the day-to-day went in week 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome. New week, new luck. And today it's day 6 and it's Monday, the 14th of August, 2023. It's 9:50 p.m. So again, the ride continues. Platinum, I didn't have any other setup. Swing trade that is coming into fruition, nothing that is really imminent. So we stick to platinum and I'm still bullish. Although, as I said, the roller coaster ride continues. We got a heavy retracement. Today, this is the daily chart. If I look, I'll show you 4-hour chart, that heavy retracement back into that 4-hour demand zone down here. So we didn't, the good news, we didn't break the lows and we held the lows. So I'm still super bullish on platinum based on the fundamentals. Now just price has to follow, obviously. I want to show you something and I go really low now, 15-minute chart. Whoa. I go to a 15-minute chart. You see a few gaps here and these gaps usually are getting filled. So you see here a gap, so price came down, fill that gap. You see now here that gap, the gap has been filled, another gap here. But the gap that I'm kind of happy about is all the way up here. So I consider this a fake move and tomorrow hopefully this gap up here is going to get filled and we are back on track with platinum. What is the lesson here in general? We are swing traders, so we have to be patient. Being patient is one of the most important characteristics that we have to have, right? So we are patient here. Could it all go a little bit faster? Of course, right? I also like more like a quote-unquote painless profit where price hits the entry and then goes straight to the target. But here it's just meandering inside the zone. And this sometimes happens as well. We have to deal with that with patience. And we are patiently waiting for price to move in our favor. And I'll catch up with you tomorrow on day 7 and see how platinum is doing tomorrow. All right, guys, talk to you tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, day 7, week 2 of our True Forex Funds YouTube challenge documentary. Today on Tuesday, 15th of August, 10 p.m. Well, you can hear on my voice, I'm not in the very best mood today. Price is drifting lower on platinum and I don't have any other high quality swing set up. that I could get into. And I'm kind of right now stuck into this position. I didn't expect price to be in that zone for so long. It is what it is. It's a little bit, not only a little bit, I have to be honest here. I want to also share my feelings here with you, a little bit my mood. It's super annoying. I'm super pissed about this trade that it's not moving into my direction as I expected. And it's taking very long right now. It's already in that trade for 7 days and it's still meandering around. A little bit stuck in that trade. So I might have to, let's see how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. I might have to reevaluate my approach more from swing trading to day trading after this trade is over. Let's see how it goes, as I said. But I might need to be a little bit more active to make this work. But yes, we will make this work for sure. No doubt about that. It's just right now, the first 7 days, I expected to be a little bit more active in that documentary, but it's just every day the same shit. Yeah, not much to say here except of sharing my emotions here a little bit, that I'm not really happy with the results right now after 7 days. But hey, it can only get better, and we'll see tomorrow. And yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome to our True Forex Funds YouTube challenge documentary. We are in week 2 and we are on day 8, and today is the 16th of August. Now it's a little bit after 10. We just had Fed meetings, the minutes released, and yes, we are dropping. Now it looks like we are getting stopped out. We are really close. Who knows? We are now, this demand zone should hold. We have a few mini gaps here. One, we have still the big one up here. I still believe they are going to get filled, but maybe price is stopping us out first before these gaps are getting filled. On the daily chart, it doesn't look good. As I said, we are down today 0.37%. We are still like red candle after red candle. It's really devastating on platinum that this is just not going higher. Price is not following fundamentals yet. There's nothing else I can do. Right now, I have to wait for this trade to be over. Either it goes in my direction or we're getting stopped out. So it is what it is. But if we go lower, I'm planning to re-enter, because at some point of time, price has to follow the fundamentals and will go up sharply. We'll see what happens, but you see here on the daily chart, this was the gap, or is the gap that I'm talking about. I'll make this a little bit bigger for everyone to see. I'll highlight it here. All right, here's a mini gap, so we should go higher here and then we should break this supply at some point of time. But as long as we're going lower, we are not have to discuss the supply zone up here. We first have to get up here, right? So anyhow, we will see where price will end up today. We just, as I said, at the Fed minutes released, price is more or less going sideways. We will see. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. All right, let's do this quick today. I'm not in a really good mood, and also not in a mood to do that documentary today, but it is what it is. I'm committed to do that, and so I have to recall every day. Anyhow, welcome to our True Forex Funds YouTube challenge documentary. It's week 2, day 9 on the 17th of August. It's almost 10 p.m. So my mood was different this afternoon when we saw this crazy rally, almost 3% on platinum. Look at this, almost back to the entry. I was actually, it was really a roller coaster ride. I was really, quote unquote, happy that price came back up, and I was like, now, okay, the fundamentals, price is following the fundamentals, perfect. And then, once the market, the US market opened, we got this sell off again, almost back to the entry. Again, it's back to zero almost, where we started this morning. Really horrible, really bad. But, price did almost, so now let's go to price, to the chart. Price did almost what it was supposed to happen. You see, we discussed that. I'll make it like this. We discussed it. We filled that gap here. These gaps, they were filled, but then we hit supply and we couldn't cross here supply. And again, if you look at this, we have this channel that is holding really nicely. It's still here, right? And yes, so I was at least hoping that we get maybe a bullish daily engulfing. So we engulfed the candle from yesterday, but not even that is happening. We are dropping. What a shit show today again. Yes, that's it for today. Really not in a mood to do more analysis in this documentary just today. So let's see what the day tomorrow brings. But this is really not a good start. The past 2 weeks really fucked up. Sorry for my language, but it is what it is. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, day 10, the end of week 2 of our True Forex Funds YouTube challenge documentary. And I think you can hear it on my voice. The week ended kind of satisfying because I think now the past 2 days, day 9 and day 10, by the way, it's weekend, so I wanted again the week 2, the weekly candle, to be completed so I can show you the completed weekly candle and see what I anticipate for the upcoming week. So the past 2 days, 9 and 10, were okay, and we now eventually got the reversal. So now price eventually followed the fundamentals that was long due, because now you see on the first position here we are back on track, back on the entry, and the add-on is a little bit higher here, but we are far away from the stop loss and we are down only right now. It looked worse at some point of time, only 1%. The problem here, as you can see here on platinum, the swap is high, right? So the swap alone right now, because I'm in this trade already for 2 weeks, 2 weekends. I think it's 2 weekends by now, or even 3 weekends, because I entered actually Friday weekend. Yeah, it's actually 3 weekends. Is already quite high, so it's 0.5% of the position here. So that's a problem here on platinum, but I will able to be, this is not, I mean, I will be able to but once price goes to the target or even close to the target, it doesn't matter so much, right? It is what it is. This is what we have to deal with when we trade CFDs and these markets. All right, now, and let me show you now what I mean by, again, price is following the fundamentals. Now let me go to TradeStation. I can show it to you better here. Open up the weekly chart and make it a little bit bigger. Here we go. You see Now, fundamentally, blue line, smart money, you see they're getting even more bullish. They're getting even more bullish. So I'm even more bullish now on platinum, right? I mean, I was already bullish, but they're getting more bullish. So I'm still like exceptionally bullish here on platinum. And now we have that weekly reversal candle. I would say it's a reversal candle. It's a pin bar, right? It's a hammer candle, a weekly hammer candle. So for the next 2 weeks, I expect a bullish candle, right? Ideally, we're getting kind of a, now we were 2 weeks in pain. Now I hope we can get a little bit of painless profits and we get like a strong weekly explosive candle like this. We will see. And next week I'm having already few more trades planned, so we will get a little bit of action for sure in week 3. So fingers crossed for week 3, and talk to you basically on day 11 when it's Monday. All right, fingers crossed for the challenge. Nothing is lost. We are basically back in the game, and talk to you on Monday. Bye bye.
And that's a wrap for week 2. If I had to sum it up in one sentence, it would be trust the process and remember to be patient. Patience is honestly one of the most crucial traits for any trader out there. We all envision those painless profits with price soaring straight towards our targets. But let's face it, that's not always the reality. We need to be ready for the ups and downs that the market throws at us. That's why I truly believe that the set process is a game changer. Every move I make in the market is meticulously planned in advance. My entries, stop loss and target are all set automatically, strictly following my rules. No emotions involved, zero. Once I'm in a trade, I stick to my plan and let it ride. Trust me, it's crucial to let it play out. And you know what? With this approach, I'm not chained to the screen for endless hours waiting for setups. I enter the trade and get on with life. Thank you all for joining me on this thrilling journey. Stay tuned for week 3. Until next time, keep conquering your prop trading challenge, and remember, patience is key.